Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Brittany and today I'm going to be doing this look right here, which is just a simple, glowy, natural beauty, a really easy, fun Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, and it's not too dramatic and it's not too subtle because it has the red lip. So if you want to see how I did this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Alright, so to start out this Valentine's Day look, I'm going to prime my eyelids with the Urban Decay Primer Potion in the shade Eden. And this will just like cancel out all of the redness we have on our eyes, and it'll just make a nice canvas for our eyeshadows. So now I'm just going to go directly into my eyeshadow, and I'm actually using the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette because who doesn't like chocolate on Valentine's Day, am I right? Alright, so I'm going to go in with the shade Salted Caramel with a big fluffy blending brush. I'm just going to blend this back and forth into the crease. And also, you don't have to be super neat with this anyways, just because this is our transition color, so it's just going to help all of the other colors blend better, if that makes sense. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with Precise Fluffy Blending Brush, and this is Morphe M441. I'm going to be taking the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm doing the same technique that I used with the other shade. I'm just going back and forth into the crease. I'm not really like trying to put this anywhere specific. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just adding a little bit more dimension into our crease. Now I'm going to go back in with the first fluffy blending brush with no additional product. I'm just going to blend everything out and make sure it's nice and seamless. Now going in with the Morphe M433 brush. This is just an even smaller crease brush that will focus color more precisely into crease. I think I'm going to go in with the shade Amaretto and just lightly blend this into the crease. I mainly want to focus this on the outer corner and then just kind of diffuse it inwards. I don't want a lot of the product in the inner corner because it'll make our eyes look a little bit smaller. So I'm trying to keep a nice big eye effect. Then, once again, just going back in with the first brush and blend. Alright, so now for the lid. I'm just using one of just an Urban Decay flat synthetic brush. I'm going to be using the shade Strawberry Sorbet. It's more of like a matte pink shade, but it doesn't show up too pink on the eye. I didn't want anything super sparkly or dramatic on the lid. I'm trying to keep this a little bit more natural. And so, but if you want to add some sparkle to your lids, then go ahead. That is perfectly fine, but I'm just doing more of a natural look today. Now with a really small brush, I'm taking this Morphe E36. It's really tiny. And I'm very lightly putting this in the outer V of my eye. Going from like my lash line and then flicking it up and then blending it out. Same thing on the other side. Just going on the lash line. Looking up to make kind of a V shape outer corner. Now I'm going to go back in with the Morphe M433 brush and just kind of soften that up a little bit. If you need to add more of the triple fudge color to darken it up a little bit, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so now I'm going to apply some velour lashes, and these are the ones that you can get at Sephora, and they're like in the Fluff and Thick collection. Alright, so I'm just gonna pop those on as close to the lash line as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to the face, and I have really dry skin right now, so I'm going to be using the Hangover RX by Too Faced as my primer today. Just gonna rub this in all over your skin and make sure your hands are clean, because we don't want to spread any bacteria. Okay, so for my foundation, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match, and I'm also going to mix in the Cover FX Enhancer Drops and the shade Celestial. So basically what I'm going to do, since I'm limited to one hand, I'm just going to dot the foundation all over my face. And then after I have done that, I'm literally just taking one small drop of this and just dotting it all over my face. And then I'm just going to blend this out with the Sigma Flat Kabuki F80. Okay, so once I've done that, I'm just going to kind of cover up any blemishes, and doing that I'm going to use the Studio Finish Concealer by MAC in the shade NW20. I'm just going to use my finger just to apply this. For my under eye concealer and as well as to highlight, I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to blend all of this out with the Morphe G2 brush. And yes, this concealer is lighter than my skin, but the reason I am doing that is to highlight my face. And once it's like blended out, it won't look so crazy. I hate it when my hair gets like stuck in my concealer. Okay, so to set my concealer, I'm using the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm just going to be mixing the two light shades together. And I'm also using a Real Techniques setting brush. Okay, so now to contour, I'm just going to be mixing the two light shades. Okay, now using the setting brush and those two highlighter shades that we used to set our concealer, I'm just going to take that right underneath of our contour so that it cleans everything up and just sharpens it up and makes it more defined. So going back to the eyes, I'm going to do my eyes with the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade and her number 12 brush. So now going back into the eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be taking a flat definer brush with the darkest shade that we used, which was the Triple Fudge. And all I'm going to be doing is lining my lower lash line with this. And you want to get it as close to the lash line as possible. Also, I want the most pigmentation in the outer corner. Now, using a Morphe E18 brush, I'm going to be using the first shade that we used, which was the shade Salted Caramel. And I'm just buffing this out. Going to apply mascara on the lower lashes, and I'm using the Telescopic Carbon Black Mascara by L'Oreal. Okay, so once I've done that, all we have left is blush, highlighter, and lipstick. So for blush today, I'm going to be using this really pretty peachy corally pink color, and this is in the shade Flower Child by Becca. Becca has a lot of really good blushes, so I'm putting this on the apples of my cheek and then blending back towards the temple. Now for highlighter today, I'm going to be using the MAC Extra Dimension Skin Finish in the shade Double Gleam. It's beautiful. It's so intense. So ooh, look at that glow, girl. I'm also putting this at the tip of my nose. And then I'm also going to apply some in the inner corners of my eyes. Okay, now last but not least, I am using this red lipstick. It's like a little mini lipstick by Bite Beauty, and I got it because I'm a VIB Rouge. But it's just like a red shade. Any red lipstick that suits your skin tone will do. So, just going to okay, so once you have applied the red lipstick, you are done with this Valentine's soft glam makeup look. So if you liked this makeup look and you want to see some more tutorials, then please subscribe and check out my first video that I ever uploaded. This is my second one. So yeah, just subscribe and I'll see you later. Bye!